This is Kid Trouble, and I want everybody out there to stay tuned to HighLife.
It's your boy DJ Cuzzo, live in the streets, tuning in with Be Will, HighLife TV, man. Gangway.
My name is Travis Holmes, and stay tuned to HighLife.
Hey everybody, this is Randall Woodman, Mayor of Birmingham. Stay tuned for HighLife TV show.
Look, don't miss out on no HighLife, nothing. Every time she pop up, y'all need to pop out.
Tune in to HighLife Television, you heard me?
Thank God we made it. I can't wait till I sign the deal. Thank God we made it to the HighLife show.
Hey y'all, welcome to HighLife, your number one show for urban news and entertainment. I'm your host, Be Will. As you can see behind me, Southtown is going through a complete renovation. The next time you come in this area, it will look completely different. I'm glad to see Birmingham growing, but I'm so sad to see Southtown leaving. We're gonna miss you, Southtown. But on to bigger and greater things. It's a blessing and a curse to live in the city of Birmingham. Gun violence has not slowed down with over 50 homicides this year. Fortunately, we have people who work to uplift the community and push for a positive change.
Biggest challenge in Birmingham?
There's too much gang violence in the city, so I think that we should stop that by having more cops on patrol at night.
Probably the gun violence, and I think it would be better if we would just stop shooting each other and have peace.
The Black Contractors Association is a new organization focusing on building a better future for the next generation. Their mission is to advocate, create opportunities, foster connections, and drive the process of inclusion.
When you look around and think about what you all have gone through and made sacrifices about, and we still talking about this today, how do you get an entity to provide documents to you all that they're doing 30%? And your city council person did this. Your mayor signed off for it. See, we allow each other to be excusable when it comes to each other. We give excuses. Well, you know you gotta get votes from the white community as well as us.
All right.
You know you gotta do this. We find ways to excuse our leadership. So it's not anybody else out there we should be upset with.
That's right.
We have to start right here.
Say that.
We have to start right here. We have to understand, like you said, Mr. Sims, we're not asking for a handout, we pay taxes. We want to be a part of something that everybody from Mountain Brook, Vest Stadium, that come to Birmingham, and they be a part of it. Nobody says one thing. I laughed at an issue where a black attorney was trying to get $10,000 from the city of Birmingham. Majority black council, black mayor, they made the man bring every document he had to show that he was in business. And at the same time, they passed a $500,000 contract for a white lawyer. I didn't understand it until I realized that we require more from each other. We want us to be different except for our children. You know, my child, Emory, and everybody else, we'll let them pass. But everybody else, we want their standards to be greater than the people that live not in Birmingham. Now, we have to face up to one thing. There's no way you can ask anybody to give you freedom.
That's
and
right.
you can't ask for it.
Ain't gonna do it.
You can't ask for it. And if you're not going to demand it and be willing to make a major sacrifice, then just sit on the sidelines.
That's right, William.
And be satisfied for whatever they give you. And don't come at me. Don't be upset. If you're not willing to deal with your leadership, the word I kept hearing, Mr. Sims, they won't do. Have you looked at the council in the city of Birmingham? It's us. We run, or we act like we run this city. We act like we run this city, okay? We said this is a majority black city. Nobody should be running to the Civic Center asking them for a proposal or show me. That's not your old job. You shouldn't have to do that. When Mr. Woods signed the document and put it in there and the mayor signed off for it, they said to you, I am going to represent you and to make sure this is done.
That's right.
So right now you should be, somebody said go over there and talk to the Civic Center. Now you should be knocking on the mayor's door. You should be asking him what's going on. You should be asking Mr. Woods what's going on. You should be asking the other 5 black council people what's going on in Birmingham.
Is it 5 or 6?
I don't know.
It's the majority.
I don't know how many it is, because right now I know you have a white president and the 5 or 6 or 7 didn't vote for one of y'all. I know that. You all didn't trust each other enough to get together to put yourselves back in leadership.
Lord have mercy.
And you talking about changing something?
Come on with it, preacher. They ain't had a right to want to complain.
You want to change something?
Tell the truth.
First you have to identify who you are.
Come on.
You got to realize who you are. It's too many people have made sacrifices. We always talk about that, how people have sacrificed for us to be. But when we get here, what do we do?
Make sure to follow the Black Contractors Association for more updates on their next event. We're stronger when we work together. It's selfish not to heal. Sea moss smoothies, elderberry syrup, skincare, and more. Visit secondchancewellness.com to get started with great health. Stay healthy with Second Chance Wellness. It is our duty to help you get more exposure for your passion. You deserve a platform for your business or brand. Contact us at HighLifeTVShow@gmail.com for more exposure. Today we're diving into the story of Kid Trouble, an artist making serious moves in Birmingham.
My name Kid Trouble. I'm from Fairfield, Alabama. I'm an actor and I do music. Well, I started rapping when I was 6. Then I didn't really get into acting until I was like, actually Jack Jones had started doing a part 2 for Snakes in the Hood. And like I was like 18 years old, I had auditioned for that, but we never did really start shooting. Well, we did start shooting, but we never finished shooting it. So it never got released. Then after that, I think I started doing Halls of Africa when I was like 22. I was 22 when I did that. And that was like my first series I really got into. When I turned 11, for real, that was my first time going to the studio. And for me, I just love like hearing my creativity. But basically, I used to always write my frustrations down. So it was like natural to me. So when I go in the booth, I feel better. So it was like therapy to me. When I shot my first video when I was 14, and that was really, I got like 3,000 views in like 2 days. So at first in my mind, I was just like, at first I ain't expected to get none at all. But they were really made me say, you know what, like this is what I want to do. Because at first, you know, people say they do music and stuff like that. At that time, I wasn't doing music, you know, videos and stuff like that. My partners was and stuff. But me seeing that I could do them type of numbers, that would make me want to keep going now. I describe it as first authentic, and I use it as a gift, anointed, because I had the power to take over a room when I stepped in it with my voice. I know how to grasp attention. A lot of people tell me they listen to my music because of my voice. Tupac made me want to be an actor at first. Like, I looked at him as a rapper, but when I saw him in Juice, they would make me really want to be an actor. But I ain't really stepped into it until I got in my teens, and you know, now I'm 23, so I want to say, yeah. I was in an incident where I ended up going through a windshield. Me going through the windshield, I had to get resuscitated on the scene. I ended up bleeding from there. I had literally 2 broken ribs, and I had to get resuscitated twice. I ended up springing the vertebrae, one in my spine, and I ended up still getting incarcerated after all that. But what made it so tragic was I didn't wake up until I was almost been taken to the morgue, and my heart had stopped twice. They were give up on me. Literally. And I was like, they had me on breathing treatment and stuff like that, but only thing I heard was my mama's voice. My mama passed. Only thing I heard was her voice, and that would really make me wake up. And when you imagine waking up and you got like 5 police officers in there, you handcuffed to a bed, then you surrounded by a number of doctors, and you know what I'm saying, they telling you literally like, you know, who was really finna just take you on out, because you was fighting, like I was fighting, but I wasn't fighting. My heart pulse wasn't being strong enough, but God saved me. Mentally, it's challenging. Like literally, September coming up now, and it happened September 7th last year. So it's like I could have been gone a year. You know, so it's like in my mind, I think about my son, I think about him having to grow up without a father. I'm thinking about, like, my mother passed. I never had a relationship with my daddy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he would have been left with nobody besides his, you know what I'm saying, my significant other and her family. But really, mentally, it's challenging. It ain't easy at all when you go through something like that, you feel me? Because I'm still, like, imagine you got 2 broken ribs. You could barely walk on your own to where you can stand up, but you can't stand up too long, but you incarcerated. You really they say I snatched the ventilator out of my throat. So it's like, I can't talk for real, you know what I'm saying? When the ventilator go all the way down, they push it all down to your chest. So it was like, I couldn't talk for real. Like, I got holes in my hand. I got scars in my back that I gotta look at every day when I look in the mirror. So it's like, it's there, like, it's not easy at all. I'm doing my music 100%. At first I was in and out. Well, a lot of people told me you can't be in the streets and be a rapper. And where I come from, you know what I'm saying, it's just like, it's hard. But street survival for some of us. Some people in it because they want to be. Some people in it because they gotta be. And it's like, it's hard when you were born. It's like this. It's like Tarzan. He grew up around a number of gorillas all his life. So it's like, imagine taking him from being in the zoo and you put him in the world society. It's hard for him to adapt because you so used to growing up a certain way. He's so used to moving a certain way. So it's like, I'm adapting to it. I'm adapting to focusing more on music than, you know what I'm saying. I won Breakout Artist of the Year and what it is, Best Song of the Year, Best Hip Hop Artist of the Year. K.I. Visuals, he did the award there. And, it was nice. Shout out to K.I. Visuals. It was refreshing to know, like, all the work I put in, like, it's paying off in some type of way. Like, to me, I take a child telling me to listen to my music as an award. Cause as long as I'm touching something, as long as I'm doing something, as long as that my name, they remember my name, that's the only thing I care for. The award has always been able to wake up every day and do your thing. But the main thing is I feel good for getting recognized. My hottest song right now would be Freestyle 1. Freestyle 1 is the hottest one I have right now. Also, well, hold on. Yeah, it really is, and don't play with it. Don't play with it at 275K on TikTok. Everywhere I go, I'm Birmingham. No matter if I'm in New Orleans, Chicago, everywhere I go, I'm Birmingham, you feel me? And I'm from Fairfield, Alabama. So it's like, I tell them all the time, like, bro, Birmingham ain't nothing different, but down here, you get shot by a nigga wearing flip-flops. That's the only difference. You country as hell. But other than that, it ain't no difference. Everywhere I go, it's the same thing, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, but I put on for Birmingham just by being myself. Like, everywhere I go, I let them know that I'm proud to be a 205 man. I say keep going, don't never stop. You're gonna have obstacles, and they can tell you, you're gonna lose way more than you win in this. But guess what? Make sure when you win that it count more. Make sure your wins sometimes outweigh your losing. So when you lose, that way you don't feel that bad. Cause you know in the end, you're finna win way more. So I always remember that. I always remember believing yourself. Cause a lot of family and friends, they gonna play whoever they want to. But guess what? When it's time for you to shine, they gonna wanna play with you. Then they're gonna be like, yo, what? Hey, bro, I believed in you the whole time. Nah, you just surprised I did it. You ain't proud of me. So get what? Believe in yourself and keep going. You can contact me on Instagram, Facebook. There's Kid Trouble 74 on Instagram and Kid Trouble the Drummer Boy on Facebook. Also, I have a website, www.kidtrouble.com. Make sure you go on there. You find all my music on Apple Music, Kid Trouble, Spotify, Kid Trouble. This is Kid Trouble, and I want everybody out there to stay tuned to HighLife.
Remember, you have the power to create the life you want. If you need more exposure or advertisement for your brand, contact us at HighLifeTVShow@gmail.com. Until next time, stay safe and positive. I'm B Will with HighLife. Can't wait to meet you in the clouds.
Thank God we made it. I can't wait till I sign the deal. Thank God we made it to the HighLife show.